Let's take a look at how to program one of the Knights of England Dash modules with the PICkit 2 in Circuit Serial Programmer. You're going to need the programmer itself and a 6-way ribbon cable. Now we connect the ribbon cable to the board on this GCM, the generic control module, by this ribbon cable. So make sure that the pin which is connected to pin number 1, which is the right hand pin, in this case it's the brown wire, that has to be connected through to pin number 1, which is identified by the arrow on the programmer. So we'll just hook that into there, and as we say, the pin which is connected to the arrow on the programmer, in this case the brown wire, is connected through to pin number 1, which is the right hand pin on the GCM. All we need to do now is to take a cable with a USB type connector and a mini USB type connector on the other end, hook that onto the programmer, and then just connect this into the USB port of a computer. You will of course need the software for the PICkit 2, and if you don't have a copy of that, you can get it from this website here, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. So just scroll down to the software section of this page and download this PICkit 2 version 2.61 software. So we can just click on that and it should download as a zip file, which you can then extract and install onto your computer. Okay, so once we have the PICkit hooked up to the module that we're going to program, we need to make sure that we have the file that we're going to program into the module somewhere handy, and for the purposes of this demonstration I've just placed the file which will have the .hex extension. I've just placed that on the desktop. So now we need to launch the PICkit programming utility, and after a few seconds that will appear. Now we need to make sure that we have the voltage set to 5 volts, so let's just increase that to 5 volts. This is the voltage that it's going to use to program the device and also for reading back the device. We need to make sure that we check this MCLR box, that's memory clear, to make sure that the device is held into a reset mode while we're programming. And we'll leave this power supply off so that it doesn't try and power the unit while we're programming it. You should see when you connect up the unit and launch this programming utility that we have the device, which is a PIC16F877A on the Knights of England modules. That should be identified there. So all we need to do now is load the program, the hex file, into the programmer, and we do that simply by File, Import Hex. We then browse to the file that we want to program, select it and open it, and we're then ready to program. And all we do to do that is to press the right button, and within a matter of seconds we should get the device programmed and confirmed programming successful. That programming operation actually does perform a verify operation, but you can verify it again if you wish. And that's about all you need to know for programming a hex file into one of the KOE modules.